applause. How many people here think I am Jewish? Well, I'm not, but welcome, racists. Welcome. I'm not Jewish, but my whole life people assumed I was. In 3rd grade, we had this house inside the classroom, something to do just in case the weather was terrible outside. All my friends would be in that house, plain house. They would kick me out. I'd have to sit at the desk and do their taxes. Growing up as a kid too, going to church was always a hard thing. Cause I'd be dressed up, getting in the car Saturday afternoon. People would yell at me. They're like, "Hey Adam, shouldn't we go to synagogue or temple?" I'm like, "No, I'm Catholic, Dad." I'm Jewish. I am Catholic. Catholics in the house? Catholics here? Yeah. One lady. She feels guilty already, that's okay. I did the Ash Wednesday thing where they, put the ashes on your forehead. If you don't know what that is, they burn palm leaves, they put the ashes, make the sign of the cross. For me, for my forehead, they burn an entire palm tree. Big forehead. Big forehead. But I love my parents. I blame them for my Jewish looks. But they're great people. They're still married. And my mom's a big worrier, right? As a mom, you worry about everything. You freak out. I was in LA. I went back to LA. I was out there pitching a script, getting off the road a little bit. And she found out I'm going to be hanging out in the bar scene. And she's like, and her idea of LA is 1990s news media. Like, she's afraid I'm going to run into gangs, riots, O.J. Simpson. Just freaking out. And she's like, "Adam, when you're out there at a bar, make sure you put your hand on your drink so no one puts anything in it." I'm like, "Mom, here's the thing. I'm not a 21-year-old hot chick. I'm a 36-year-old white guy who looks like Woody Allen. If anyone's gonna slip me anything, it's gonna be heartburn medicine, and I'm gonna want that. Slip it in." Wonderful people, my parents. I got a lot of hand-me-down clothes. Anybody get that? Hand-me-down clothes? I was the youngest of 3. I got jeans, that was my thing, and the worst part of it, my oldest sibling, was my sister. Yeah, it was hard to play kickball, but let me tell you, my legs look great in bedazzled skinny jeans. Pretty sexy back, that's what I was doing. I loved getting mail from my mom when I was a kid, because her first name is Danuta. It's a Polish name, it's spelled D-A-N-U-T-A. And these companies would always spell her first name incorrectly. They would spell it D-E space N-U-T-S. And I walk in every day with mail. I'm like, "Hey Mom, guess who's getting junk mail today?" "D's nuts." What? I'm grounded? Again? Thug life. Gangster. Gangster. They're happy I got engaged, just got engaged, and thank you, yeah. It's exciting. And marriage is wonderful if you can get it to work. I met a young couple, they were engaged. I asked the girl, I go, "What day are you two getting married?" And she says, "We're getting married on the 4th of July. And if you think about it, that's ironic, because that's the day that celebrates independence. But they're happy. I got engaged. Before I got engaged, I had this dream one night. I turned to my girlfriend the next day, and I go, "Alice, oh my God, I just had a dream that I bought you a $109 engagement ring." And she's like, "Oh my God, that's my nightmare." And I'm thinking, finally, we share the same dream. Saving money, that's her dream. But I get the bachelor party now. I get to have a bachelor party. Thought it would be it's gonna be fun, but I've been on some bad bachelor parties. One in particular, 2 years ago, the guy getting married decided to have the bachelor party in Nashville, Tennessee. We're gonna do the Tough Mudder. And so then they made like a Greek or Roman theme to the whole Tough Mudder thing. The best man did. On the back of the t-shirt, for example, one guy's last name was Cokes, but Cokes was Spartacus. Another guy's last name is Cook, so they put Cooksmas Maximus. On the back of my shirt, my last name is Minnick, so they just put Minnick. More Asian than Greek, I think. But no, far from the truth. I should say that. She's Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican. And for Christmas, we decided not to get each other anything because we're paying for a wedding this summer. And so what that really meant was we're going to buy each other something, and I totally missed that because I'm a guy and I'm stupid. And so the first thing she gets me is a Fitbit, so I can get in shape. I'm gaining some weight, and I figured it's cheaper than a treadmill and a M.Charik membership. So she gets me a Fitbit. Next thing she goes, we're going to Puerto Rico for Christmas to see my family. And if you've ever been to Puerto Rico, there's no way you're getting in fit. You're not getting in shape there. Everything is fried. The plantains are fried, the rice and beans are fried, the water is fried. Everything's fried down there. The flag of Puerto Rico should no longer be a star, it should be a heart, and it's under attack. That's Puerto Rican flag. She's way better than me, though. Way better than me. She volunteers at Children's Hospital. She spends time Thursday night with the kids, and she kind of rubs it in. She's like, Adam, I bring toys to the kids when no one's around. I'm like, Alice, that's awesome. Keep it up. She's like, I hang out with them when no one's available. I'm like, that's wonderful. And then she really rubs it in. She goes, I play games with them. I play board games with them. I play Monopoly, Hungry Hippos, Connect 4. They're the worst at board games. They can't ever beat me. And I'm like, Alice, for God's sake, you work with blind kids. It's not cool. My 3-year-old niece loves my fiance more than she loves me, and I could not figure it out until the other day watching TV. I finally realized that my niece thinks my fiance is Dora the Explorer. It's a cute joke, right? Cute joke. She works at Procter & Gamble. She's very smart, way smarter than me. And she tries to make me jealous with guys she works with. That's a women thing, right? They try to make you jealous with guys you're with. She goes, Adam, I'm working next to a guy who looks like the Ken doll. Are you jealous? Are you worried? I'm like, no, if he's anything like the Ken doll, he'll have no genitals. There'll be nothing smooth, sploosh, nothing. Nothing down there. Do a lot of traveling. I bought a Subaru Outback to travel with because I need something reliable. And it's great. I bought a Subaru Outback mainly because I wanted to know what it would be like to be a 36-year-old lesbian. And it's really cool when you buy the car, they throw in 2 season passes to the WNBA. It's nice. It's really nice. And my car only came in 3 colors. You get green, blue, or flannel. It's like that. When it rains, it's really heavy. So. But the day I was buying this car, I wasn't sure if it's going to be it for me. The salesman comes up to me. He's like, Adam, look, this is a $25,000 car. If you buy it today, we'll make your first month's payment. I'm like, all right, let's make that first payment $24,000. Sold. Watch a lot of TV. I love commercials. Don't ever buy the Tempur-Pedic mattress. Don't ever buy it, because what's the main problem in every commercial? No one can afford sheets. They just sleep on a mattress. And it tears marriages apart. Have you seen that? The wife, she's sleeping next to a glass of wine. She's a passed out raging alcoholic. And the husband, he's on his side of the bed, jumping up and down with the bowling ball. He's hopped up on crack cocaine. My favorite commercial by far is the shower wow. If you've never seen the shower wow, this is what it is. If your kids hate showering, you buy the shower head, you plug it in, we turn the water on, bright lights flash and blink. It's like a disco in the bathroom. And I'm thinking this is the fastest and cheapest way to find out if your kids have epilepsy. Still in the shower. It's been 3 hours. Shake, rattle, and roll. A little dark. There. Let's lighten it up a little bit. In Cincinnati, there is an RV dealership down there called Tom Ray RVs. You seen this guy? Tom Ray RVs. This guy knows. He knows him too well. Tom Ray RVs. It's got to be the worst name for any business, right? How did that work out? He's like, hey, I'm Tom Raper. I sell RVs. Meet my cousin, Matt Molester. Sells white vans without windows. Kind of creepy. big dog person. Dog people here? Dog people in the house? Yeah. We're the cat people. What? Cat people? I'm surprised you made it out tonight. Good for you. Good for you. Big dog person thing. I would love to have one, but I'm gone too much to have a dog. So I'm thinking of starting a business where I find lost dogs, reunite them with the loved ones. It's pretty much a dog, picking up dogs and that. I'll give it a real catchy title, like Picking Up Bitches. It's a girl dog joke. But I love all animals. I think it's a crime to do chemical testing on them. Did you know that? They put makeup on bunnies. Make sure it's not toxic to people. Instead of putting makeup on bunnies, why don't we put them on inmates? Take care of two problems. First, you're saving an animal from being tortured. And second, you're giving that inmate's roommate a gift. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. I have to go soon. It's been fun. You guys have been awesome. Give it up for yourselves one more time. Coming out. I for one am glad the holiday's over because I had the cheap aunt that always regifted everything. Anybody have that with your family? You have grandparents or uncles that find used stuff around the house and just give it to you. That's my Aunt Carol is her name. And every year for her birthday she gave us a stuffed animal from a garage sale. It was disgusting. And this one year she gave me this stuffed rabbit. I looked really disappointed, and she goes, "Adam, what's wrong? Aren't you happy?" I'm like, "No, Aunt Carol. Here's the thing. This rabbit's been chewed on for the past 6 months. It's gross. And I'm turning 36 years old. Don't want that." She once gave me a greeting card, scratched out "Happy Birthday." Right next to it, she wrote "Happy Hanukkah." I'm like, I'm not Jewish, Aunt Carol. I'm not Jewish. Mazel tov. Worst thing I ever got from her, she gave me a toothbrush from a garage sale. It's disgusting, right? I go, "Aunt Carol, this is gross, it's used." She goes, "No, certified pre-owned." That's gonna be it for me, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Go for a ride.